So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start by pushing back our client's cuticle. I'm going to take a medium grit buffer and we're going to focus right on the cuticle area, make sure that's nice and clean, and then just follow through, remove the shine from the nail. Again, we're not trying to be harsh on the nail plate, we're just looking to remove the shine. Once that's done, we're going to take our nail cleanser and remove any oils and dust that we have on the nail plate. So we scrub it to make sure it's nice and clean. I'm going to use the protein bond on the very tip of the nail. If you apply it to the whole surface of the nail, again, the nail is not going to want to remove if you like to remove it with acetone. So we just apply it to the very tip. That way we're assured that there's not going to be any peeling away or chipping from the free edge. We're going to take our base gel and we're going to apply a very thin layer. Thin meaning full coverage, not skipping along the nail, but we want to fully cover the whole nail plate with a nice thin layer of base. Once that's done, we can apply it, cure it in a UV light for about a minute or in an LED light for 30 seconds. Again, we're going to apply a nice thin coat, but it doesn't have to look streaky, just a nice coverage on the entire surface of the nail. If you get any on the skin, you want to remove it. They're using an orange wood stick or a cuticle pusher. After we got our first layer on, we're going to have her put it back in the light and cure it for a minute in a UV or 30 seconds in an LED. I'm going to apply a second layer of the black gel polish, and this way we know we have our full coverage to the nail. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take these colors and just apply them in random areas on the nail. We're pressing it into the sticky layer of the manicure. Once we have it on the nail, we're going to take our finger and we're just going to press out, flattening out the glitter. Once that's done, we're going to take our top coat and apply it over the top of the glitter. So we're going to pull it out, we're going to do a second layer and just make sure that our glitter is really nice and intense on the nail. And press it out with your finger again. I'm going to go ahead and do a nice thin top coat over the top of this again. So go ahead and stick it in the light. Okay, so after she comes out of the light for the second time, we're going to take a black gel polish and we're going to cover the top of our design. And the reason we did that top coat first is that's what's protecting the glitter from the black, so it doesn't seep into the glitter. So right over the top. Nice coverage over it. At this point, we're going to take a small art brush or whatever you prefer to use. I'm using a small acrylic brush actually, and we're just going to wipe out sections from the nail, exposing the glitter underneath. You can do like a little zebra print or whatever you like. After we do that, we're going to go ahead and put her in the light. Again, a minute for a UV light and about 30 seconds for the LED light. After she comes out of the light, we're just going to top coat the whole design. And what we do with the top coat is I kind of float it on more than brush it on, just so if there's any little bumps that you're going to fill from the negative space that you put in there, it'll fill it. After that's done, cure in light. Remove the sticky layer with your cleanser. At this point, you can take a fine file and go around any edges so that you don't feel any of that sharp edges from the glitter.